Euro yen is dropping. It's at 81, 80, 81, 79, 81, 77, 78. All right, so we're dropping into lower lows. I'm going to give it a second. Looks like we're crossing through the L7 on the 5 minute. Got a 75, 77. Here's 74, 75. That gives us 20 something pips back to the one. So let me try here. 76, I got filled. All right, we'll see. I mean, we're approaching lower lows, so this could easily come lower straight off the bat. 63, this is where I'll probably add something to it or put a stop loss to it. Here's a 79.80. 83, 84. Still looking. I've got an 81, 82 on it right now. Just seeing if we're going to pop back up at all over this band shade. Okay, here's 83 again. 84. All right, this is plus 8 there's 85, 86. All right, there's 10 pips right now. Let me just take 10. I'm flat. All right, I have to give me a second to type it in, but I'm not. Yesterday we scaled out like 5 times and almost got break even on every one. So we're counter trend. So that's why I just said, you know what, I'm going to take 10 full pips and be done with it. We're halfway there. Anyone get any of that, and then we'll talk about this 15 by 15, possibly 60 by 60 trade. Um, if not, it happened kind of fast, but that was, that's a bounce. There's an extended bounce trade. We had a 4 column. We have an L7 here on the 5 minute. You got to scroll down a little bit to see my 5 minute chart, probably. Um, but it's there now, and with 20 pips back to the one, chances are it could come back to the 1 minute box eventually. But being in a major downtrend like this, I'll just take the full 10 and be done with it. Okay, so now Euro Yen is starting to show signs of moving lower. If it see this L7 on the 5 minute, if we break this and test it, we could start. We could easily see 62. It's preemptive to take the short now. It's a little preemptive because it's not yet a trend trade. This thing is still fighting. It's got to fight through this L7 and this whole level right here. If it breaks through this, then we've got a trend trade short. Um, I mean, it's tried to. It's made a lower low on the 1 minute, so we're moving in that direction, and and it would be preemptive. But this dollar yen is looking to go lower. It looks like, and if euro dollar and dollar yen go lower, then euro yen honestly isn't going to have a choice. Let me see this 15-minute chart. Yeah. So I mean, I would like to wait for a move up and get it up in here above 110 again, but this trend. This depends on what this trend momentum does. Wow, look at euro yen. There it goes. Look at that. And look at euro dollar. Okay, hang tight. Dow Jones is taking another leg lower, man. How far is this Dow going to drop? I got to know. All right, so should we do something around here, around a 5 minute white zone? If euro yen gets down to 62, I'd almost wait to long euro dollar when euro yen hits this level, or just long euro yen. Either way, we have an L7 on the 15 minute on euro dollar, which it looks like it's got its sights on. There's also this serious level down here at 35. I mean, I could see those starting to take entries here. But I'm going to wait till euro yen gets a little low. I got 68.69 on euro yen. I got 70.71 on euro dollar. Now, this is a 5 minute white zone, so I can see there being a bounce in this area on euro. See, dollar yen's going down too. Okay, here's euro dollar, 67.68, and I have 64.66 on euro yen. So I'm gonna have to do euro yen first, just because the gaps are so clear. 63.64 on euro yen, 62.64, 61.63. So I have to combine at 63. Here's 62. All right, I'm gonna get in at 62. Long euro yen at 62. All right, see, we've got almost 30 pips back to the 1 minute box on this. All right, I didn't get into euro when it was down in the low 60s, but there's 67.68 on euro. There's 66 on euro. Now remember, we got this area down at 35. So if I get into euro at 66-ish, I'll put a 10 pip or so stop on it. Here's 65 on euro dollar. 64. I already just jumped back up to 69 and 71. So I didn't get into euro dollar when it was down to 64. It's already at 71. Would have been some quick pips. It's okay. 60. It was nice down. I was looking for a low 60 because we got the L7. We got these band shades here. We've got almost, it would be like 30 pips back to the 1 if we were at 60. So euro yen is here flirting with this level. That's why I went long. We got clear roads back up. So that's why I took this one over this one first, because we got a clear shot back. Like I said, euro, we could fully expect it to be down here, and it is. It didn't even give us a chance to test this 15-minute level. But if we get back up to 87, I'll probably take a short there. All right, here's 68, 69, 67 on euro. Okay, now euro yen's going lower here for a minute. We got 59.61. We'll see what happens if we get into lower lows. We might need to be cautious and wait for a lower level, because there's nothing under this 61 level. Below 61, I mean, it could free fall. Here's 62 on euro dollar though. 61 on euro. All right, 60 on euro. We still going lower. Let's see. I'm going to get in here at 61 and euro dollar. And it's still, now it's at 59, but it's even lower. But I got this at the L7. I thought that would be a good place to get it. We got 20 plus pips back to the 1. So I'm long at 61 on euro. Yeah, we'll just put a 10 pip hard stop on it, Hans, and that's what I would suggest. If you're in at 65, let this 55 work, maybe 10 or 12 pip stop. I mean, the Dow is really dropping hard, but we do have a strong level. These levels are fairly strong. Got a 64, 65 on euro dollar, so looking for that to move higher. Here's 67, 68 on euro dollar. There's 70. All right, I'm taking half off. 71 plus 10. $74, 76, 77 on euro. I'm out. I got a 76 fill. And I'm at 70 on euro yen. $74 on euro yen. I'm going to go flat. 73 on euro yen. I'm out. Plus 11. And flat. Okay, that's all typed in. All right, and everything's higher now. Where I just got at everything's 5 pips higher where I just got at everything. So I just gave up lots of pips. I mean, honestly, that euro dollar trade was a 20 pip trade. It's at 62. It's at 82, 83. Everything's 80. So I left a lot of pips on the table right there. But I'm happy with that because I've got 34 pips on the session, and we're only 30 minutes into it. And I left a lot of pips on the table. Lots of pips. You can see we're back at the 1 minute box on both of them. All right, that's the beauty of these levels right here on like that Euro Yen. When you have big lanes like that, big levels with clear lanes back up, I mean, you got to shoot for it. I mean, honestly, I should have waited for the target. I saw that I was way over my 20 pips, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to clear the table. But, you know, I definitely left probably another 10. Oh, I left another 10 pips on Euro Yen on the table, and I left about another 8 pips on the table for Euro Dollar. So that was that was an O to white on Euro Yen. That was that's a hard way to call that one on the Euro Dollar, to put a name on that one. It was an L7. It was really an L7 bounce. It wasn't quite a bounce trade. Wasn't quite an O to white trade because we had an hour box down here. But it was kind of just an L7 kind of a bounce on the 15. It was a 15-minute L7. See right here? That's where it was. We took it right there, and it's already back up. It's in the same candle still. It's still within that same candle. Now, I almost think you could take a short. I'm going to chill right now. I've got 30 some odd pips. Wait, what's going on with cable over here? Look at this cable. I got a 0405 on cable. We're up here a few band shades away. Here's 0607. I mean, if we got up to this 14, I'd definitely want it. Well, here's 1112. What's cable doing? I'm going to look for a sign that we're turning over before going short, but here's 1213. So I'm going to look at this cable for an idea here for a short. Here's 09, here 1011. All right. I'm going to get in at 09. I will take this at 09. All right, this is an O to white. We've got 20 pips back to the 1 minute box. Fairly clear roads back. Cable's going up on me. All right, I'm going to get out of this with a minus 10. I'm going to try this euro dollar because look how high we are on that. There's 14. All right, I'm in, but it filled me at 13. I almost want to short cable here again at 21. Man, these are provocative trades. It's the only reason I'm even considering them. I mean, look at this cable. All right, I'm going to do cable. I can't help it. It's too provocative. Here's 21. All right, but it got me in at 20. Euro dollar starting to move lower. All right, I mean we're pips away. I mean we're several pips. This is a really good orange to white on cable. Okay, here's 06. All right, I'm going to take half off here at 06 plus 7. All right. All right, cable. Okay, euro I'm going to go flat, actually. 04 plus 9. Okay, done with that one. Cable. I'm at 14.15. All right, here's 14. Let me take half off there and just give it a second. Break even stop. $12 plus 8, 11 plus 9. Almost 10. Come on. All right, let's take 11 plus 9. Yeah, I'm out. Nice. Flat again. All right, Hans, there you go, bud. All right, so I took the 10. My hot stop got hit on the first one. And then got back in. So I took a 10 hit. That brought me to 24, but then got the euro dollar, 7 and 9. That's 8. So I made 8 of the 10 back. And 6 and 9 is 15. That's 7.5. And another 7. So that's up about, that gives me about 40. Like 39.5 on the session. Hans took 9 on cable. You got it, man. All right, that was pretty good. And it's breaking even lower. There's 0506. So I got out and I left more pips on the table there with cable and euro. So there you go, Chris. Chris is hanging in 17 on cable. Very good. All right. Well, today's turning out to be somewhat of a decent day.